There is no such thing as meta cards in FC24. Let me explain. During your time playing Ultimate Team, you've always been trying to figure out ways on how to improve your squad, preferably with these so-called meta cards. And although this was the case for the previous FIFA games, things have changed drastically in FC24. Where only having meta cards is not gonna cut it for you. Because next to the fact we have meta formations, meta tactics, meta body types, meta playstyles, and even meta pick, it means that maybe you don't even need meta cards anymore. Let me demonstrate with a player known and loved throughout the whole world. Harry Maguire. Thank you. The goal is simple. To keep it realistic, I need to reach rank 4 in champs or higher with the following non-meta players. Starting with Maguire, I asked you guys to fill in the rest of the squad, and you guys delivered. You gave me the meme squad, or as I like to call them, the believers. We're talking about players with bad pace, some are allergic to goals, and others who just like to take the ball for a spin. Literally. But before we can start our adventure to rank 4 in champs, we need to collect 1250 points and from there qualify for champ finals. So let's not waste any more time and get into it.
Huh? La caca!
Enemy cruise missile incoming!
Let's go, Bramble!
Perfect!
Encara Messi, 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 gol, 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 gol! Bro, please, bro!
Let him cook! Let him cook now!
Oh my God!
Let him cook! I said let him cook!
After collecting the required amount of points to make an attempt for qualifications, I made sure to make some changes to my tactics, because this is where the real grind starts. And it's also when I realized something very important, because we did win the 4 games needed to qualify for champs, but the 2 games after that felt extremely frustrating, which made me realize that we ain't gonna make it far with this team, unless I change something. I had a plan to make some subtle changes to slightly improve the team without changing the players I'm allowed to use. Allow me to introduce the Ultimate Believers with Ashley Young, Havertz, Lakaka, McTominay, Gattuso, and Giroud in goal! Though Gattuso isn't going to play, he's more the one who's gonna take care of the press.
Shit!
I'll figure a replacement for him in just a minute. First, I want to cover this position, and I know just the right player. Some call him the greatest ever to touch a ball. Others call him the Gritty King, but everyone knows him as...
Who's that Pokemon?
LeBron James.
I have much better expectations now. So without further ado, let's get into it. That must have been a one-off game. Okay, this is bullshit. No! Oh. Maybe now that my tactics are correct, I might be able to make a comeback. Or maybe not. Even though we lost, we got close and I could tell the team felt much more active. Now, after double checking everything, let's not let these first 2 games demotivate us. Now roll the action!
So I think we started on the wrong foot, but I believe we can put the cookie back in the jar.
Could you explain what you mean by
We're
that?
slapping these rats back to where they came from.
from here on out, we cannot lose a single game. Otherwise, rank 4 is as good as a dream. We continued to the next game. We continued to the next game, where we quickly got 2 goals behind. Very promising. It took us a lot of time to get into the game, which we did in the second half. We leveled the score, but was it going to be enough to make 1 or a few more goals to win the game? And to give you an honest answer, it was, but unfortunately not in our favor. Anyways, I ended this run by winning the next 2 games to at least reach rank 5 and chose to gift my last 2 games. Also because my controller wasn't working anymore. However, the pain of this run did not fade away, let me tell you that. So I decided to give it 1 more go. I had one last look at the team and decided to swap die with Holdini before I continued. Anyways, I qualified for the Champs Finals and gave it another go, working my way up through the ranks.
Just stop! Just stop it!
We eventually made it to game 15. We struggled a bit because the situation is this. I have 7 games left and I can only permit to lose twice. 5 games left and I can't lose a single game. I would say that this run is almost identical to the previous Champs run, but the difference here is the feeling. I feel much more used to these players and I have found ways to counter most of my OP opponents. And I believe in them, like Maguire.
Guys, these bitches ain't got shit on us. Let's go!
Reaching the 18th game is where things started getting real interesting. We got behind by 2 goals. We pushed the goal back, hoping for a comeback. However, the opposite happened. He stretched his lead with another goal, making it 3-1. This felt unwinnable, but I kept on remembering Harry's words during his speech.
Guys, these bitches ain't
No, the other thing.
Believing you are worthless is believing you're not worthy of anything. I know the feeling of being hurt. When people call you names, not take you seriously. Laugh when you're trying your best. So if there is something I can tell you, and I'll always tell myself, don't let it haunt you. You are worth so much more, but only you can prove them wrong. Who is going to believe in you when you don't believe in yourself? So go now, give it your all, and show what you're worth.
boost we received was immense enough, making it an unbelievable comeback. Now we believe even more. We move on to the second last game. And as expected, we got behind. We even almost conceded a second one, but with some incredible vision from Young and cold-blooded finishing from Lakaka, we equalized. And also almost led with another. Eventually in the second half, we came through and made it 2-1. And not long after, 3-1. And that's when it was my opponent's turn again. He tried making a comeback and found the net in the 67th minute. And with this narrow lead, I tried to close it down in the back, but things got worse when he got a chance to counter, which earned me a red card. He kept on going and got many chances, with Giroud saving me many times. But the castle fell apart in the 84th minute when he scored from a corner, bringing us into extra time, where I wasn't too comfortable with only 10 men. And as expected, he made sure to make use of his advantage and took the lead. Now, we are the ones to fight back again. And we did. I wasn't sure if I would be able to score again, but I had to try. Plans changed quickly though, when he went on to take the lead again. This is when I really stopped believing anymore. There is no way I'll be able to come back from this again. I literally had no belief left that I even decided to bring Donny. I mean, might as well play, I guess. Maybe he can even bring some magic. But he did bring some magic with one pass forward. Pulisic got tackled in the box just before I wanted to smash the ball in the corner. With Giroud taking the pen.
Show what you're worth.
Which he slots in the corner. This was enough to take us over the line and let the game be decided by penalties. But could I do it in a situation where it could cost me everything? Yeah, why not? Now, with just one game left to reach rank 4. No time to waste. Starting the first half, you guessed it, we got behind. However, also, as expected, we fought back. Just by looking at my first goal, I could already tell this wasn't going to be an easy game. But I didn't make it easier on my part when I made a crucial mistake. It didn't matter much, however, because his defenders and keeper were playing perfect. Ederson was literally a wall, and it literally only took me a mistake and a half to get punished again. Meanwhile, I was having an off game, struggling to score a 1-on-1 or even just a rebound. And after finally finding the back of the net in the 84th minute, I still had some belief and put my players on all-out attacking, hoping to put pressure on my opponent. I said, hoping to put pressure on my opponent. I said pressure on my opponent. It is unfortunate. And although I still believe we can reach rank 4 or even higher with this exact team, I won't be doing it in this video. I thank you for staying till the end. I would appreciate it even more if you could like and subscribe. And I hope to be seeing you in the comments.